They said, one man can't do both. You can either throw the ball or hit it. You can't be a pitcher and a hitter. But then, from a small town in Japan, came a boy who decided to break every rule in baseball history. His name, Shohei Ohtani, and this is not just a story of a player. This is a story of a miracle. Before the world called him a legend, he was just a boy with a dream so big, even Japan thought it was impossible. Shohei was born in Oshu, Japan, a peaceful town surrounded by mountains. His father, an amateur baseball player. His mother, a badminton champion. From the very start, competition ran in his blood. But even as a child, Ohtani wasn't playing to be good. He was playing to be different. While other kids were told to dream small, Shohei wrote his dream on paper, become the best player in the world. He didn't just dream it. He planned it. Every goal, every year, step by step, like a soldier preparing for war. When other kids slept, he trained. When his friends went out, he ran laps. He wasn't chasing fame. He was building discipline. His coach once said, he didn't talk much, but his eyes, they burned like fire. By high school, he was already throwing 99 miles per hour. Scouts came running. Everyone said, this kid is Japan's next superstar. But they didn't know, Ohtani didn't just want to dominate Japan. He wanted to conquer the world. At 18, when every young player dreams of joining Japan's biggest teams, Shohei Ohtani announced something that sent shockwaves across the country. He said, I want to play in America. I want to face the best in the world. Japan wasn't ready to let him go. They begged him to stay. Even his parents were afraid. But Shohei wasn't chasing comfort. He was chasing greatness. And so, with nothing but a dream in his heart, Shohei left home, not knowing if he'd ever come back as a hero or a failure. When he arrived in the US, no one took him seriously. A pitcher who also hits? That's cute, they said. Baseball had rules, and Ohtani was breaking them all. But Shohei didn't talk back. He just worked harder. He spent every night alone, studying swings, learning English, mastering the art of balance. He believed that one day, the world would understand why he refused to choose. But greatness never comes easy. In 2018, Shohei tore his UCL. Doctors said he might never pitch again. For a moment, the miracle seemed broken. The same people who once cheered now whispered, we told you. No one can do both, but instead of quitting, he smiled. Because for him, pain wasn't a wall. It was a test. And as the world moved on, Shohei Ohtani was quietly preparing his comeback. The world had already moved on, but Ohtani hadn't. Every morning before dawn, he trained. His elbow was weak, but his heart wasn't. He spent months in silence, rebuilding what pain had broken. And when he finally returned, people didn't expect much. But what happened next was something baseball had never seen before. A pitcher and a hitter. In the same game, the impossible was happening, again and again. Fans began to realize they weren't just watching baseball. They were witnessing history. The 2021 season, Shohei Ohtani became a phenomenon. 46 home runs, 60 stolen bases, 156 strikeouts, all in one season. Commentators ran out of words. Analysts compared him to Babe Ruth. But even Ruth had never done this. In every pitch, in every swing, there was something pure. A reminder that dreams are not meant to be realistic. They're meant to be lived. And when asked how he felt after making history, he simply said, I'm just trying to get better every day. But behind the glory, there was loneliness. The world saw his light, but not his shadows. No family nearby. No childhood friends, just pressure, expectations, and endless comparisons. Even when he smiled, his eyes told another story of sacrifice. Of a man who gave everything and still asked for more from himself. In 2023, Ohtani returned to where it all began, representing Japan in the World Baseball Classic. Every swing, every pitch carried the weight of a nation. And then came the moment, the final at-bat. Ohtani pitching against his Angels teammate, Mike Trout. Strike 3. Japan wins. And Ohtani, became a hero not just of a sport, but of an entire generation. In that single moment, a boy's dream, the one written years ago on that small piece of paper, had finally come true. But every miracle has a cost. Fame, pressure, endless expectations. The body breaks down, but the world keeps asking for more. Another injury, another surgery, another test from destiny. Yet even now, Shohei Ohtani refuses to stop. Because to him, greatness is not about winning, it's about becoming. Today, somewhere in Japan, a little boy swings a bat in the rain, dreaming, just like Ohtani once did. He taught us that impossible is just a word, that talent can take you far, but discipline takes you beyond the stars. One day, even when the cheers fade and the cameras turn away, his story will still echo, not as a baseball tale, but as proof that dreams are real. From a small town in Japan to the biggest stage in the world, he didn't just play the game, he changed it forever. And maybe that's what true greatness really is. Not being better than others, but becoming the best version of yourself. Best version of yourself.